This section describes the step of applying labels to the data that's being ingested. In machine learning, data labeling is the process of identifying targets in raw data, such as images, tabular data, text files, and videos. The process includes adding one or more meaningful and informative labels to provide context so that an ML model can learn from it. For example, a label might indicate whether a photo contains a dog or a cat, which words were uttered in an audio recording, or whether an X-ray image shows a tumor. Data labeling typically starts by asking humans to make judgments about given pieces of unlabeled data. For example, labelers might be asked to tag all the images in a dataset where "does the photo contain a dog" is true. The tagging can be as rough as a simple yes or no, or as granular as identifying the specific pixels in the image that are associated with the dog. The ML model uses human-provided labels to learn the underlying patterns in a process that is called model training. The result is a trained model, which can be used to make predictions on new data. A properly labeled dataset is used as the objective standard to train and assess a model, so spending the time and resources to ensure highly accurate data labeling is essential. In the fraud example, the labeling task would be to identify which samples in the ingested dataset were in fact fraudulent. This would enable the model to find patterns in the features that are related to that label and then predict which other samples are fraudulent. As noted in the slide, labeling might be done on images, text, or sounds. Amazon SageMaker Ground Truth is an example of a tool that makes it easier to organize and complete labeling tasks. You can upload a set of unlabeled data to an Amazon Simple Storage Service or Amazon S3 bucket, then set up a labeling job in SageMaker Ground Truth. In the labeling job, you can invite participants to be your labeling workforce and provide instructions and a UI that make it easy for the workforce to apply labels to each element in the job. Those who are invited to work on the labeling job receive a URL in an email invitation that takes them to the UI. Here they can label items that are stored in the S3 bucket that is associated with the job. The results from the labeling job are stored in Amazon S3, ready for additional preparation. Here are a few key points to summarize this section. Labeling is the act of adding useful labels to targets in the training data. Labeling can be done on images and video for computer vision, on text for natural language processing, and on audio files to categorize sounds. Tools, including SageMaker Ground Truth, can simplify the ability to give experts access to a dataset and apply labels to it.